Hey guys, it's me, BabyTenno. It's been a while since the last time I posted video on this channel. This is because I was getting kinda bored playing Warframe, since there are not many things to do and it gets pretty repetitive, so I decided to take a break. But worry no more, I am back, and I shall do some giveaway for the people who still support me up until now. Stay tuned to the end of the video to find out about the giveaway. And that's it for the intro. Have fun watching the video. Hey guys, it's me, BabyTenno. In Warframe, there are many types of companions that you can have, whether it will be the Sentinels, the Kubros, the Robot Dogs, and many other more. So it may be hard for the new players to choose from. Therefore, in this video, I'll be talking about the best type of companion in my opinion, which you can already probably tell by the thumbnail of this video. It is Kavat. I'll go through information about how to obtain them, so without any further ado, let's hop into it. So the first thing that I'll be talking about is how to get the Kavat, or the space cat. The first thing that you have to do is to activate the incubator on your orbiter. And in order for you to do that, you must finish the questline called Howl of the Kubro. It's an easy questline, so I won't go over it. Once you have finished the Howl of the Kubro, the incubator will be unlocked and you will now able to hatch Kubro eggs. But that isn't what we are here for. We're not here for the Kubros, but we're here for the Kavats. So now let's move on to the next step. Once you have activated the incubator, you will then have to go farm for the Kavat incubator upgrade segment, which is a rare drop from a mob called Hyena Master. But no worry, although the drop chance is only 1.5%, it isn't as hard as it seems, due to the amount of Hyena Master that you kill. So I would say that just keep playing the missions like you usually do, and you will eventually get it. Once you have obtained the incubator from the Hyena Master, and if your mastery rank is at least 5, you can now proceed to the next step, which is to craft it. And these are the components of the incubator. And at this point, you should be familiar with all the components but one. But don't worry, it is pretty simple to find these as well. This item is called Kavat Genetic Code, which can be obtained by scanning feral Kavats located in Orokin Derelict. The mission that I would recommend is Horrend, which is a capture mission on Deimos. Firstly, in this mission, you have to go and capture the target like you usually do, and after that, you have to go around and hunt for some Kavats. These Kavats will be cloaked and will be pretty hard to see with just your own eyes. I would recommend holding the scanner and spam it, since you can see the outline of the Kavats using it. However, I must tell you beforehand that it is not a guarantee that you will get Kavat genetic code on every single scan. This is because you only have 25% chance of getting it from each scan. But these percentage can be improved by using Resource Drop Chance Booster, as well as Resource Booster to potentially get 2 genetic codes per scan. And for the tips, there is actually a weapon that nobody uses, but in fact very useful for this specific purpose. And that weapon is Ballistica Prime. The weapon has a unique ability that when you fully charge the shot and kill the enemy, it will create a ghost of the enemy for a few seconds. And in this case, it is very useful because you can scan the ghost as well, which means that you can scan twice per Kavat, once when it's alive and another when it is a ghost. The frame that I would recommend for this mission will be Ivara. This is because you can go invisible, as well as sleeping the Kavats for an easy scan and kill with Ballistica Prime. However, if you don't want to go through all these scanning BS, you can also buy these genetic codes in the market for 5 platinum each, but I wouldn't recommend. You will need a total of 20 genetic codes here for both the incubator and to breed the first Kavat. Now that you have obtained enough genetic codes, you can go ahead and craft the incubator. This will take you around 12 hours to craft, but in the meantime, make sure that you also craft an incubator power core, since you will need it to breed your first Kavat, which the blueprint can be obtained from the market. Once all your craftings are done, you will have to go and use the Kavat incubator upgrade segment by interacting with the incubator. And there you have it. Now you can proceed to breed your first Kavat. You will need to use 10 Kavat genetic codes and an incubator power cord to breed each Kavat. The breeding process will take you 48 hours, but can be shortened to 24 hours by using incubator upgrade segment, which the blueprint can be bought from the Dojo lab. And after you have finished breeding the cat, it will come out as a non-mature form, which you will then have to name it and mature it before you are able to use in the actual mission. Note that the Kavat that you will get from this way of breeding will be randomized. The head, the tail, the color, the fur, as well as the variants will all be randomized. But if you are not a collector, other than the variant, nothing else really matters. There are two variants of Kavat that can be obtained from this way of breeding, which are Smeeta and Adarza. I will not go through much detail about these Kavats, but to summarize, the Adarza is better if all you want is damage, since its ability can provide with as much as 60% crit chance for up to 10 seconds every 20 seconds. And since the buff is additive, it is a flat plus 60% crit chance to your weapon. So if your weapon is at 40% crit chance, then it will be 100% with this buff. For the Smeeta, it is better if your goal is to farm resources. Smeeta Kavat has an ability that has a chance to buff you every 20 seconds with a random buff, with one of it being double pickups and affinity. With this buff on, the affinity gain will be doubled as well as the resources. Note that the buff does stack with the resource booster, which means that if you have resource booster on while you obtain this buff, all the resources will be a time 4. Which is very useful if you are farming for resources that is required in a big amount like Hexanon, Origin Cell, Steward Sense, White Sense, and many other more. And that will be it for this video. Hope the information that I brought to you guys today are useful for your future farm. And if you find this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and a subscribe for me. Or if you want me to make a video going into details for each of the Kavat variants, make sure to let me know. And lastly, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I will reply to you as soon as possible. And as always, thanks for watching and enjoy your farm. Now moving on to the most important part of the video, which is the giveaway. In order to join this giveaway, you first of all have to subscribe to this channel. Then you go on this video and make sure you liked it. After that, comment anything as well as your in-game name, and you are done. Now you have already entered the giveaway. And just for your information, this giveaway will be exclusive for PC players, and the winners will be announced in 2 weeks after the video has been released. The price are 3 format bundles, and that's not just that. If the video reaches at least 1,000 views with 100 likes, I will also give away an additional Garuda Prime set to another lucky winner, so make sure you don't miss it. And that's it. Again, thanks for watching and enjoy your farm.